What's the cruelest thing a parent has ever done to you? When I was 10, my dad sat me down at our kitchen table and said we were going to fix me. I wasn't broken. I just had a stutter and liked reading Harry Potter books more than throwing footballs. But my dad was convinced I was too soft, and being soft meant I'd get eaten alive in the real world. So he created something called the worth test. Every Saturday morning for a whole year, I had to complete one of his made-up challenges. It started small. The first one was standing in a cold shower for 10 minutes without crying. I remember the bathroom tiles were this ugly beige color, and I'd count them over and over while the freezing water hit my back. My lips turned blue, but I didn't make a sound. The second week was skipping breakfast and jogging a mile without stopping. My stomach cramped so bad I thought I was dying, but I kept running around our neighborhood. Mrs. Garcia next door would wave at me, and I'd wave back like everything was normal. Then it got worse. He made me ask strangers embarrassing questions at the mall. "Excuse me, do you think I look weak?" I had to ask at least 5 people. The looks they gave me still make my stomach hurt. One teenager just laughed and walked away. An old man told me I looked fine and asked if I was okay. I lied and said yes. Every week the test got more humiliating. He made me eat a whole raw onion without water. Made me stand on our front porch in my underwear for 30 minutes in winter. Made me throw away my favorite book because real men don't read fantasy garbage. When I asked why I had to do this stuff, he'd always say the same thing. Because no one loves a weak man, Owen. My mom saw everything. She'd peek around corners, watch from the kitchen window, but she never stopped it. When I begged her to help me, she'd just pat my head and say, "Your dad's trying to help you grow up. You'll thank him one day." The worst part? I never passed a single test. Ever. My dad always found something wrong. You flinched when the dog barked. You hesitated before eating the onion. You looked scared talking to that woman. I started believing I really was broken. At school, I stopped raising my hand. I failed assignments on purpose to avoid presentations. My stutter got worse because I was terrified of saying anything wrong. My friend Jake kept asking why I was so quiet now, but I couldn't explain. How do you tell someone your dad thinks you're worthless? By age 12, I barely talked to anyone. I'd sit alone at lunch reading the same book over and over because it felt safe. I didn't know how to play anymore, only how to endure. Then came my 13th birthday. After the worst test yet, where he made me apologize to kids at school for things I didn't do, my dad sat me down again. "You made it to the end," he said, actually smiling. "You didn't cry this year. I'm proud of you, son." But I didn't feel proud. I felt completely hollow inside, like someone had scooped out everything that made me, me. That's when it hit me. My dad never wanted me to be better. He wanted me broken in a way he understood. That night, I packed my backpack with clothes and the one book I'd hidden from him. I walked 12 blocks to my grandma's house in the dark and begged her to let me stay. She took one look at my face and called child services the next morning. I never went back home. The craziest part? When the court case happened, my mom stayed with my dad. She even defended him, told the judge he was just trying to make me strong. But my grandma fought harder, and she won custody.